The sunglasses? Well, you see, the future is so bright. There's no limit to what we can do. After all, we're not just some silly animal, you know? We're humans. Nothing can hold us back.
Hi, Big Dog. Look what I drew in school today. Isn't it cool?
Oh, hi, little dog. Interesting. What is it?
I call it the Asymptote of Intelligence.
What's the horizontal dotted line at the top?
That's the asymptote.
I'm afraid that doesn't help much.
Well, you see, the asymptote is a limit. You see the curve below? The curve represents the trajectory of canine intelligence over time. See how the curve approaches the asymptote, but never quite reaches it?
I see. So the curve goes on forever?
Right.
I see that it's also going up.
That's the cool part. The curve increases forever, yet it still approaches a limit.
So our intelligence keeps increasing forever? I guess that makes sense. As canine civilization progresses, our scientists gain increasing knowledge of the universe around us. But what does the limit mean?
It's the limit of canine intelligence.
What? Little dog, where do you get these ideas from? There is no limit to our intelligence. Our ancestors were mere beasts running around in vicious packs, completely uncivilized.
Yes, well, that is why the curve is going up.
But you're missing my point. There is no dotted line above. Your asymptote of intelligence doesn't exist. We canines are in charge of dog world for a reason, and that reason is our superior intelligence. To suggest that there's some sort of limit to our intellectual capacity is nonsense. This is the sort of rubbish your school is teaching you these days? Seems almost subversive.
I like being subversive.
Don't I know it?
The cool thing about the curve is that when you're on it, all you see is progress. Things are always getting better. Intelligence is always increasing, yet the limit is always there. It's invisible. We have no knowledge of it, but it looms above.
This is ridiculous. I need to send a note to your teacher.
Have you ever seen a flea?
Ugh, those blood-sucking little monsters? What do they have to do with this?
Do you think that fleas are smart?
Well, they're smart enough to figure out how to bite us. Makes me itchy just thinking about them. So what's your point?
My point is that fleas are flea smart. They're not dog smart. Fleas can't ever be as smart as dogs. The very idea is ludicrous.
Ludicrous indeed. Fleas have no clue about the most important things in life: hunting squirrels, tracking rabbits, and figuring out where to leave pea marks on our territory. So what's your point?
Well, there's no reason to believe that fleas can't progress in intelligence, at least by their definition, whatever that might be. Maybe some of them are better at adapting to changing circumstances. As you pointed out, dogs are smarter these days than our ancestors were. So why not fleas?
Seems like a stretch, but what's your point?
Well, the fleas might be getting smarter, but they'll never be as smart as us dogs. After all, this is our world. The fleas are just an itchy annoyance. They have no hope for ever thinking like dogs. So that means there is some limit to their intelligence. The flea asymptote.
Ah, just like our canine asymptote. Got it. Not sure I believe it, but I get your point now. So, what's a dog to do? Of what possible use is your amazing discovery?
Well, for one, maybe it will make us a bit more humble. If we understand that there are limits to our intelligence, then maybe we'll be more willing to accept our flaws and not think of ourselves as all-powerful gods that rule the universe.
Maybe, but we do rule dog world, and I haven't seen anyone smarter around, have you?
No, but the universe is a big place. Maybe somewhere there are beings far more intelligent than us.
I wonder what they would be like. Maybe they'll have figured out how to trap squirrels. I'm getting too old to chase those little buggers around anymore.
Maybe they'll have already figured out how to cure disease or solve the canine hunger crisis.
Not to mention canine strife. I wish we dogs could get along better. But regarding your asymptote, I'm still not convinced. There's no evidence of superior life forms to our own.
Maybe not, but as Grumpy Grandpa is so fond of saying, a little dose of humility might go a long way to helping dogs understand the limits of our intelligence and the importance of getting along with each other, to cherish what we have, and to not always think that we have all the answers.
A dose of humility might do us all some good. Maybe if we appreciate the shared heritage of all creatures, we might treat each other with more respect. Worth a try, I guess. Maybe your asymptote isn't such a bad idea after all.